Hannah, we both love a good rockumentary, don't we? But isn't it time we gave some recommendations for people who would rather listen to music than binge watch TV shows and films?
Funny you should say that, Ian, because British rapper Fletchy has just released his debut EP, The Colossal Apostle. It includes standout tracks Money Calling, This Is Crazy, and Ooh.
Ooh. And you don't have to just take our word for it. Fletchy has been shouted out by none other than LeBron James, as well as Dwayne Wade and Juicy J. A mix of humour, heartbreak, and hard-hitting beats. The Colossal Apostle is available to stream now.
And to find out more about this up-and-coming artist who is building a fan base on both sides of the Atlantic, follow at Fletchy2Fat. That's Fletchy with a Y, number 2, Fat on TikTok and Instagram.
We move across to Netflix for our next offering. It's an eagerly anticipated period drama called House of Guinness. And here's a clip.
I, Sir Benjamin Lee Guinness, hereby give all my brewery concerns to my 2 sons, Edward and Arthur, jointly and equally.
We expected something more.
I feel it wise not to burden Benjamin and Anne with the temptations that come with fortune.
Do you really think you can just put it in the safe behind a painting, lock it up and...
The death of your father has served to poke a stick in a hornet's nest.
Yes, the House of Guinness. This absolutely is what Netflix is all about. This is an absolutely brilliant drama. There's no expense spared with this, particularly the Guinness brewery, which is an incredible... I suppose they put it together as a set, but it's an absolutely amazing set. And this is set in the 1800s, so all the costumes, everything that goes with it is there's no expense spared. And essentially, this Guinness brewery of St James's Gate in Dublin is the heartbeat of this drama. This is exactly where it centres, and you start the drama when the owner, the person that set it up, so Benjamin Guinness Senior, the guy that can be credited for the success of that brewery, which is sort of well, we all know it, don't we? Even now, dies, and you see the reading of the will. And what I like about this so much is, yes, the situation is amazing. Yes, the script is amazing. Yes, the acting's amazing. Like there's not, in my opinion, there's not a lot wrong with this. But what I really liked, and what you don't always get in sort of period dramas like this, is things that you can absolutely relate to in modern day. And of course, in this you absolutely can, because this is about the carving up of a will where there are 4 children and only 2 of them are left everything. And how that pans out, because of course there's bitterness, there's upset, there's reason. I'm sure that he saw good reason to do this, but then you see the huge fallout. And this is a company that employed an awful lot of local people, so as soon as they saw weakness, there was kind of there was fighting back at this family. There's also a situation where one of the sons, he's gay, he gets followed by the police, and then you see someone being beaten up, because of course at this time it wasn't legal, and so that's really upsetting as well. So there are lots of, so although this tells a story that's very brilliant and you'll learn lots from it, at the same time I really love the fact that it relates absolutely to modern day life. And of course this is happening all the time, where families are read wills, contest wills, some children, it's kind of, in my mind, I find it really hard to imagine ever loving one child more than another child, or wanting one child to have more than the other. You're brought up as equals. And so this really resonates. So I think it's, really, really enjoyed what I've seen. What did you think, Ian?
How good is Stephen Knight?
So good.
Yeah, I mean, obviously he's best known for Peaky Blinders, but he's done lots of other stuff, including This Town, about the ska band. Yeah, this has got a lot of the sort of great elements from Peaky Blinders. So, yeah, it's kind of, there's an industrial backdrop, if you like, in terms of the brewery. The music is great. As with Peaky Blinders, they use some modern music from people like Kneecap, which works incredibly well. Great cast. So we've got Anthony Boyle is playing Arthur Guinness, probably the most famous, I guess. Louis Partridge from Enola Holmes plays Edwards. Oh, you've got James Norton, yes, as Sean Rafferty. And you've also got Dervla Kirwan. So yeah, you've also got kind of Irish republicanism is part of the backdrop, because the Fenians, so-called Fenians, look at Guinness, the Guinness family, as people who've kind of cozied up to the Brits, really. So yeah, there's a Succession-style family drama. You've got interesting historical backdrop. It all looks amazing, and you've got James Norton striding around with a top hat on, with kind of, and all these great shots of the brewing process. It's just, if Stephen Knight is behind it, it's going to be quality, and it absolutely is.